We will be discussing the tragic story of how this NBA star became. Jason Williams was once one of the most popular and successful players in the league, known for his rebounding and tenacity on the court. However, on February 14, 2002, he was involved in a fatal shooting that resulted in the death of his limo driver, Kostas Christofi. We'll explore the events leading up to the shooting, the aftermath, and how Williams' life changed forever. Jason Williams' rise to fame. Jason Williams was born on February 22, 1968, in Ritter, South Carolina. He grew up in poverty and was raised by his mother, Barbara, after his father abandoned the family. Despite his difficult upbringing, Williams found solace in basketball and went on to attend St. John's University in New York. In 1990, he was selected 21st overall by the Phoenix Suns in the NBA draft. Throughout his career, Williams played for several teams, including the Philadelphia 76ers and the New Jersey Nets. He was known for his rebounding and defensive skills, and was named to the NBA All-Star team in 1998. Williams was also known for his charitable work and was beloved by many fans. However, he struggled with personal demons, including alcoholism and depression, which would eventually lead to his downfall. The night of the shooting, on February 14, 2002, Jason Williams hosted a party at his mansion in Alexandria Township, New Jersey. He had hired several limousines to transport his guests to and from the party, including Kostas Christofi, who was assigned to drive Williams' guests home. At some point during the night, Williams went to his bedroom and retrieved a shotgun. He was playing with the weapon when it accidentally discharged, shooting Christofi in the chest and killing him. After the shooting, Williams and his guests attempted to cover up the incident. They moved the body and the gun, and Williams instructed his guests not to call the police. However, someone eventually did call 911, and police arrived at the scene. Williams was arrested and charged with manslaughter. He initially pleaded not guilty, but later changed his plea to guilty in exchange for a lesser sentence. He was sentenced to 5 years in prison, but only served 18 months before being released on parole. Have you heard about Jason Williams before? What were your initial thoughts when you first heard about the shooting? Let us know in the comments. Williams' life after the shooting. The shooting and subsequent trial had a profound impact on Jason Williams' life. He struggled with guilt and depression and became increasingly isolated from his former life. He was involved in several more legal incidents, including a DUI arrest and a bar fight, which led to further legal troubles. Williams also struggled with addiction, and in 2010, he was arrested for assault and possession of a controlled substance. In the years since his release from prison, Williams has attempted to rebuild his life. He has spoken publicly about his struggles with addiction and depression, and has become an advocate for mental health awareness. He has also written a memoir about his experiences, which he hopes will help others who are going through similar challenges. While his reputation will forever be tarnished by the events of that tragic night in 2002, Williams has shown a commitment to turning his life around and making a positive impact in the world. The legal proceedings after the shooting. Jason Williams was arrested and charged with multiple offenses, including aggravated manslaughter, witness tampering, and hindering apprehension. Williams initially pleaded not guilty to all charges, but changed his plea to guilty to the charge of aggravated assault. In 2004, he was sentenced to 5 years in prison, but was released after serving 18 months. However, Williams was then retried on the charges of reckless manslaughter and hindering apprehension, and was found guilty in 2010. He was sentenced to 5 years in prison, but was released after serving 8 months. The legal proceedings surrounding the shooting were complex and highly publicized, with Williams' celebrity status adding an extra layer of attention to the case. The case was also complicated by allegations of witness tampering and attempts to cover up the shooting, which added to the seriousness of the charges against Williams. Impact on the NBA. The shooting and subsequent legal proceedings also had an impact on the NBA as a whole. Williams' career came to an abrupt end, and he was never able to return to the league after serving his prison sentence. The incident also raised questions about the culture of excess and indulgence that can sometimes be associated with professional sports. The NBA has since taken steps to address these issues, implementing stricter rules around player conduct and emphasizing the importance of personal responsibility. The league has also taken steps to support mental health and addiction recovery among its players, recognizing the challenges that many athletes face in managing the pressures of fame and success. Lessons learned from the tragedy. The story of Jason Williams serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of fame, addiction, and reckless behavior. Williams' tragic story is a reminder that even the most successful and beloved public figures can struggle with personal demons and make catastrophic mistakes. The shooting also highlights the importance of responsible gun ownership and the need to take precautions when handling firearms. The aftermath of the shooting also underscores the impact that a single moment of poor judgment can have on a person's life and the lives of those around them. Williams' decision to play with a loaded gun ultimately led to the death of an innocent man and forever changed the course of his own life. While he has made efforts to atone for his actions and rebuild his life, the tragic consequences of that night can never be undone. Mental health and addiction. Jason Williams has been open about his struggles with mental health and addiction, which he believes played a role in the shooting. Williams has spoken publicly about his battles with depression and substance abuse, and has advocated for greater awareness and resources for those who may be struggling with similar issues. Williams' story underscores the importance of addressing mental health and addiction as public health issues, and the need for greater resources and support for those who may be struggling. It also highlights the importance of reducing the stigma around these issues and creating a culture of empathy and understanding for those who are going through difficult times. Impact on the victim's family. The tragic shooting had a profound impact on the family of Kostas Christofi, the limo driver who was killed. Christofi's family members spoke out about the impact of the shooting on their lives and the pain of losing a loved one in such a senseless and preventable way. The family filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Williams, which was eventually settled out of court. The case highlights the ripple effects that tragedies like this can have on the lives of those who are left behind. It also underscores the importance of holding those responsible for such acts accountable and seeking justice for the victims and their families. Moving forward, while the shooting and its aftermath will always be a part of Jason Williams' story, he has also shown a commitment to moving forward and making a positive impact in the world. Williams has been involved in a range of philanthropic and advocacy efforts, including work with mental health and addiction recovery organizations. He has also spoken publicly about his experiences and has used his platform to raise awareness about important issues facing society. Williams' story serves as a reminder that even in the face of adversity and mistakes, it is possible to find a path forward and make a positive impact in the world. It is a story of resilience, redemption, and the power of second chances. Lessons for society. The tragic story of Jason Williams also holds important lessons for society as a whole. It serves as a reminder of the devastating impact that reckless behavior and poor decision-making can have on individuals and communities. The shooting also highlights the need for greater awareness and education around gun safety and the importance of responsible gun ownership. As we come to the end of this video, let's take a moment to reflect on the story of Jason Williams and the tragic events that unfolded on that fateful night. What lessons can we take from this story? And how can we work to prevent similar tragedies from happening in the future? From the impact on the NBA to the legal proceedings and the personal struggles of Jason Williams, this story is a complex and layered one. But it is also a story of redemption and second chances, and a reminder of the power of resilience and personal growth. If you found this video informative, please consider subscribing to our channel for more thought-provoking content. And as always, we welcome your comments and feedback in the section below. Thank you for watching.